everybody, and I wanted you to join me on my birthday for a short tour, and I'm glad to have you here. If you were really here, it would be strawberry shortcake, tea, coffee. My favorite. I always have strawberry shortcake. So apparently if you live to this fine age, and you're lucky and blessed enough to, you've slept 28 years of your life. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to take you on a tour, and I'll make a few comments, things I've changed or done differently, and thank you for being my subscribers. Okay, here we go. We'll just turn around first, and I'll try and be, now here, if I back up, I remember I had this pot, and I thought this is one that Jack drilled holes in, and it was, I made it for the kitchen table, and I painted it, and then I thought the plant that was in it didn't like the pot, so I'm trying a different orchid. It has a beautiful long stem, and it's very pretty. Here we go. It's very pretty. And so far, it seems to be happy. Of course, I always look for aerial roots, and Mom and I got this on Friday shopping, so it seems happy. So I'm hopefully looking at it being happy in that pot. So here we are with my purple orchid. It was in bud the end of December, and look at this. It did stay for my birthday. I'm happy, and I should tell you something, and if I can see a sign of it, I'll show you, but this orchid has always been susceptible to scale. And I take a little Q-tip, dip it in water, nothing else, and I always wipe it off. And I just wanted to show you that it hasn't really hurt it. There might be some brown spots. It does not show up at the back, but I've even found them right inside at times. So if you do see scale, it comes off, and I don't know why this orchid has always been like that since I got it over 6 years ago, and 5 or 6, yeah, I think it's 6 now. So it's just something I have to do with it, and has all those flowers. It's also getting a new leaf, and still has this strange, maybe a basil cakey there. So that's what's happening. We've had quite a few days of rain, so I'm only watering once a week right now. The little ones might get a little, but with the extra humidity, it's not so necessary to be watering twice a week. Here is my only species, and I know they say they're harder to raise, and it looks healthy, and it has healthy aerial roots, but it's been trying to bud out, and then it's been drying up, and they're not opening. So I've put the nursing station in front of it because I figured maybe this one needs a little more humidity, and I'm hoping that we'll see some flowers. So it's the only thing I can think of that would have been causing that. So this one was the last potting I did, and what I did is I wasn't sure about it, and I took it out the pot again, and I looked at it, and some of the roots were not good. And sometimes what happens is, after you've repotted it, those roots were already, if you remember, they were in such thick moss, they were already damaged. And so I cleaned it up and put it back in, and it seems to be coming along, and I hope so, because it's a very different color. I called it Coral Paradise. And of course, Moonglow. Moonglow's never had scale. And she's been in bloom since the end of December too. She's, of course, lost her baby. Kaiki is in the pot with her. And I was showing concerns about it. But it does have one little aerial root that I'm still not real happy, but I'm waiting for a leaf and then I'll be happy. The mom is getting a new leaf. So anyway, that is it for this window. And I'll take you in to the other room and we'll go outside and look out there. So here we are in the living room window. And this is the one I saved, almost lost it. It's in bloom. It'll be for a while because I can't remember how long it's been open for, but it's sure beautiful. No sign of scale or unhealthy. It's just nice. Its last leaf came a better size. If you get smaller leaves, then it's usually a sign something's not right. So the leaf before this, it had lost all its leaves, and all it had was 2. And then finally, when I repotted it, it got 1 new leaf. But now it's growing proper size leaves. Seems healthy. And look at the roots are growing like crazy. So you can see in here. Yeah, things look pretty good there. Watering day was Monday, but it still looks pretty good because I think our humidity, I should check here for you. Yeah, the humidity because of all the rain. So there we go. And I have it just behind the fountain. And the 2 slipper orchids, they've got new leaves and more coming. So now I missed these, and you have to be careful because sometimes if you have a big misting bottle, you could end up giving a lot of water with one misting. So go easy on that if you're misting every day. And of course, the plastic pot that used to be an old heater pot that Jack cut off and drilled holes, it's doing really well. This has been since before the garden show videos, so it's lost 1 spike, and I think this one's starting to go, so pretty soon it'll be out on the patio with the others. So now we can go see how the ones outside are doing. Okay, just got to go to the door. Okay, one thing, when it's pouring rain, this room is beautiful and warm. It's 82 here and it's 60 outside. So this is, hi Maggie. Hey Maggie. How's Maggie? Are you hot? Are you hot? You are. Are you a good girl? Yes, you're, I know. Sorry. She must be playing chess. Okay, now here we go. So here's the rack on the patio, and I'll just show you how. If you can remember, I think these held hummingbird feeders, and I had made the mat out of koi. I never know how to pronounce that, but it's cocoa hair mat, and I had done 2 orchids in them. Now I am very happy with these. And I think they're happy in there. There's a new leaf. There's another one coming. And and I can hang them one above each other. And if I had another one and I'll be looking, it could just continue even in the kitchen. Now, up at the very top, this is the orchid that was in the pot I started the video with that was doing terrible. But it is, now if I can get in there, it started to perk up. I hope you can see that. It's getting a new leaf. I might be saving it. I'll be very happy if that's the case. But they stay out here. They get watered with the hose outside on watering day. And it has been colder than normal, so it's been close to 50 out here at night. So who knows what they're going to make of all this, but can't control the weather, and they're out here for whatever's here. So they're getting new leaves, you can see in the back. This is the funny color. The leaves are very dark. They're firm enough, but it's a funny color. No, we'll see. So here we are, lots of new leaves happening. Lots of new leaves. Yeah, and that's what they're out here to do, to grow, grow, grow. And of course, hoping to get a spike off of this one. It's getting a new leaf. It loves that big pot. I just love it too. So if you remember when I did this pot, I put a stop in it. It's only this far. It is a big pot, but it isn't going right to the bottom because there was a screen put that up here somewhere. So anyway, there's the sewer pot. And lots of good growth on those. Just loves it. New leaves. Yeah. So everything seems to be doing good. And I just wanted to thank you for being such wonderful subscribers and friends. Like-hearted people are so good for our heart and soul. So thank you again, and goodbye for today.